welcome to my channel. So this is my first ever YouTube video. So if you're watching, please subscribe and press the notification button to get notified for the second video I'll upload. So wait, did I say my name? Sorry, my name is Nora. This video I'm going to talk about much on suicide prevention. Certain relationships in our lives are too toxic and may lead to suicide if we do not cut them out. Talk about 3 cases that I have witnessed. The first one is my neighbor. So my neighbor is married to this guy who is literally abusive, not only physically but also emotionally. So he throws anything that comes to his mind, any trash that comes to his mind at her. So it got to a place where she couldn't take it anymore. So there's this one day where he said something so mean, so she couldn't take it anymore because she's in a bad place mentally. So she tried to commit suicide. So when people were like, when neighbors, the women in that neighborhood were trying to help her regain consciousness, they were busy yelling at her, then telling her, saying she was very stupid for trying to take her own life. Which I don't think she was stupid, because she was in a bad place, and I don't think people around actually understood what was going on. Because talking about mental health in our African culture is a taboo. So it's something mythical. It's something that doesn't exist. The only thing that is all mental is when someone goes mad and they start ripping their clothes, or they start eating from the trash or something. That's what's really considered as a mental health here in Zambia. So the second case was I was going into town from Lusaka. So I was going into town, traveling on a bus. So somewhere by Emmersdale there, a lady, she got a phone call from home. They were telling her, saying her sister tried to commit suicide. So she had to stop the bus just by the roadside because she had to rush back home and go and attend to the sister. So when I heard of the second case, I was like, oh my Lord, this is real. Like, suicide is so real, because these cases just keep on arising each and every single day. And then when one tries to commit suicide, people think as though they're stupid or they're foolish for trying to take their own lives. The reason why 2 cases that I witnessed were so touching is because I have been there. So I'm going to talk about mine now. So when I was in my first year in uni, and sometime back in 2015, I tried to commit suicide. The first case was because I was heartbroken, because I thought I had found my soulmate and somebody I was going to spend the rest of my life with. So when he broke up with me and he told me he couldn't be with me anymore, I feel like I couldn't take it anymore. It's like, I had thought I had nothing worth living for. Then the second time, it was in first year of natural sciences, and so school was wild. Like, school was hard. It was just not going right for me. Like, from being a straight A student, then I get into natural sciences, everything just is so horrible. So yeah, there was school, and then some family issues, and then there was also, I was still going through the heartbreak. I was still not over the guy. Like, trust me, I really love the guy. I was really in a bad place. It took me 2 good years to actually get over that guy. So on that particular day, when my friend said something mean to me, I think she didn't know that I was in this bad place, because when someone is going through depression, you never know that they're actually going through depression, because you tell when somebody is depressed. So basically, we should mind what we say to people. Like, you just don't know what people are going through, because people like me, we're so good at hiding our emotions, and one can never know when we are down. People are not stupid for trying to take their own lives. It's just that they just don't know how to communicate better to you and let you know that they're not doing fine. Because in this generation, it's become so hard to open up about your emotions and what you're going through, because you're so afraid that whatever you say to your friend, you're going to hear it from somebody else. So people are just so overprotective of themselves. So you find that they'll begin to bury emotions in them, and which will later turn into which will later turn into depression, and then suicide thoughts will kick in. So, and then once you say something negative, and then an attempt gone wrong, they actually end up killing themselves. So if you're in a state where like you're actually thinking of taking your own life, I would advise you to talk to someone. So talking to someone about what you're going through is not a sign of weakness. It's actually you being strong, because when you open up, it's a sign that you were strong and you acknowledge that you're not fine and you need help. But then if there's somebody that you trust, a family member, a friend, and all, go to them and talk to them and tell them about what's really going on. And secondly, just avoid any type of relationship that is so toxic in your life. It's like not worth holding on to. It's not worth, because like if you keep on holding on to that relationship, it's just gonna take you to a place where you feel like taking your own life. And trust me, there are like a lot of things out there that are worth not taking your own life for, and a relationship is just not worth taking your life for. It's like, just hold on, because there's something out there, like there's light in the tunnel. Like even if it's so dark, there's still light there. There's that one person who still cares about you. There are so many people who still care about you. So do not take your life, hold on to it. So I care about you, I care about your mental health. So let's spread this word and let's help save a life. Your mental health really does matter, and I personally love you a lot. So if you're in a place where you really want to talk to somebody and there are no people around you that you can talk to, you can hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. I will put my details in the description below. So thank you for watching. You can subscribe and invite more people to watch, and press the notification button to be notified for the next video I will post. And then if you like this video, please give a thumbs up.